Alright, so today we're at a new location. Trying to explore another area for a good overnight camp. Want to do one of those in the future when weather gets a little bit better, because it's been wet constantly and I don't want to post up in a wet environment. But just going to do a little Canteen Cup Tuesday cook here. Going to be having potatoes and corn. Now, potatoes are a staple in pretty much any pack, because I mean it's a quick meal. Just add water. You can eat them hot or cold if your preference. You cook them in a Canteen cup. That packs like nothing, and I'm gonna be doing a couple of these because I want to test out another new piece of my gear. This is my one-person stainless steel mess tin, pot, pan, all that. And let's get this. First, let's pour the water in the canteen and just lit up. Now, this is just your basic USGI canteen and cup setup. You can get this at any surplus store or anywhere you can look for them, really. Where's the nozzle here? We'll just let that boil up and put the potatoes on. So got the water boiling now. I'm gonna add the potatoes first. This should be enough water for this. This is a 3-cup canteen, so this only needs 2 cups of water. So I'll take this off here. Yeah, these should be perfect. Stir up and thicken up. Oh yeah, they're already thickening up. Let me get over here and get my UCO mess tin, or mess kit, let's say. Get that ready.
Mix that up a little bit more.
Yeah. Get the stuff off the bottom, because I'm pretty sure it's starting to burn right now.
Yep.
Well, even if not, I can mix it up in a bowl. Another mosquito. Really, really hot. Maybe I should get into corn first. This makes more than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Ain't too bad. I'll probably use a little bit of the water I got left to clean this out. Hurt none. Also in the future, when I review my mess tin, I'm going to review in a couple more pieces of my gear. My better gear, the more gear that I actually need. And I'm going to get this cleaned up so I can put the corn on, and we'll come back when that's started. Okay, so had a little malfunction with the gas stove, which is one of the reasons why you always come prepared. So I have my little triaxane stove here. Ah, come on, don't do that. Okay. Gotta get some butter in here so I can get some liquid. This stuff burns really, really well. Shouldn't have no trouble heating this up. And that's why I'll practice what I preach. 2 is 1 and 1 is none. Many of y'all probably heard that saying. But just like this, if this is the only stove I had right now, I'd be SOL. But considering that I always have backups of my main equipment, I'm always ready to go. And I don't think anybody would really disagree with that logic. Oh, that handle's hot. Okay. Back up in here. That'll be saved for a later date, like I said, so stay tuned for that. Really need my gloves for this, but there we go. Got the butter all melted up. I don't have any salt for this because of how much butter I put in here. It's already salted enough. And I've been trying to cut down on my salt intake because I sweat a lot. And I don't need to be losing water that much, especially coming out here where all I got is a canteen. I do have a creek back there that I can purify. The water is fairly clean, but it does need to be purified. Try this out real quick. It's getting there. Just needs a little bit more. This cube doesn't really have a long time either, so I'll probably just let it burn out on it. And this is my, this isn't an Esbit stove. This is a, I believe this is a Fox Tactical stove that I picked up out of a surplus store a while back. I didn't even know they made them, but I found it was like $3 brand new, so I figured, yeah, why not? Glad I did though, because every other store that I went to recently, I can't find Esbit cubes or the wood stoves or anything. I kind of got this at a good time. Yeah, that cube's on this last day, but it did get enough to warm this up and melt this butter, which the butter was already halfway melted anyway, because it is like, I think now with the humidity, it's like bumping 100 right now. I mean, it is very hot out here. Well, not hot for a south-wise, but it's warm. Like it's not comfortable. We'll get this taken off and get this out on a plate, and we'll get back to you. All in all, it's looking pretty well. Not a bad little what's it called? Canteen cook. And it tastes pretty well. It's very hot. I'm trying to mix up this butter right here. And the good thing about this mess tin is that I can fill it up and eat it on the go if I wanted to. So let's say this is enough for 2 people to eat. I could eat half of it and then save the rest later for, like, let's say dinner or whatever. I wouldn't have to make anything, just throw it back in the cup and warm it up. Or add a little water to it and warm it up or whatever. Let's give it a little taste right now. Very hot. But a quick, easy meal. It doesn't get much better than this in the woods. And like I said, I always have backups of your gear, because like that, I did not expect, like this canister is still full of liquid. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's got liquid in it. But it ran out of the compressed gas. So this stove does not work anymore until I get another canister. But if that was the only canister I had with me, I wouldn't be in luck. But considering that I had my military stove, tables to turn. That's what most people forget, especially if you're first time buying. Get something that is a little redundant. Basically, like when you're first starting out, don't get a stove like this. Get a stove like this to go camping with, to get familiarized with cooking like this. But get a stove like this. I think Walmart and some places has the UST ones for like $5 with fuel. Like I said, if you go to military surplus stores or surplus sites or something, or survival stores online, you'll probably find some of these. Get them. Get the. I use the military fuel, the trioxane cubes. I don't use the Esbit cubes with these, even though I do have the Esbit cubes. And just even if I didn't have the cubes, I can put like sticks in this, or put this in a fire even, because it's got hose in the bottom. I can set this in a fire like that, or like that, and then just put the cup over it. Or even if I didn't want to do that, I can just set the cup in a fire. As you can see, I've done that before. It's not a big deal. This cup is used. But that's for the end of the video. Just the usual: like, share, comment, subscribe. Comment if you want to see something new or see me test something in the future. Or that's pretty much it. Get this ate, pack up, get out of here. The mosquitoes are kind of picking back up again and the sun's going down. And we'll catch y'all next time.